Yes, Matt is. Matt has received multiple complaints from multiple people that I do this where you get hearing a thing and then I go off, and then so I'm gonna not do that from now on.
You can't change who you are. Okay.
I can't change.
You know what? Let's just get you a headphone mic. Just.
Like a Bill Bellamy back in the day kind of thing. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that could work out.
Just hold on, man.
That could work out.
You talk with your whole body.
Yeah,
it's just who you are.
You're
a theater kid.
I'm a big kid.
You're a theater kid. You did a lot of theater in high school.
I didn't actually. I didn't. I did a little bit of theater. I did a little bit. I did a little bit of theater in high school. I did a little bit in college. The theater in my high school was garbage. We had good theater, like because I lived in the suburbs, and then my sister was like the master of like theater program, and then I left there in the 8th grade, and then it was like there was like no theater program in the high school I went to in the city. Yeah.
That's weird, man.
Yeah,
because I feel like you were you were in Oklahoma. Right?
Correct. Yes.
I feel like everybody who like goes to New York to try and make it, right after they fail, they become theater teachers in random towns in the Midwest.
Like that.
So like you should have had like an awesome fucking Broadway failure at your theater.
Yeah. I mean, he was a guy who had been out to L.A. to try to be an actor. Yeah. And he ran the theater program. Yeah. You ever seen Waiting for Guffman? That it's the same people who did like. Best in Show and that kind of thing. It's a theater, a small town theater production in Missouri, in rural Missouri, and they think they're getting offered a spot on Broadway. They're doing like the town history. You'll love it. It's that same crew like Christopher Guest and all them. The theater guy was clearly a gay dude who was in this small town in Missouri.
That's what happened. He went to Broadway. He did a couple off-Broadway shows. Shit didn't work out for him.
Had to pay his rent.
He took a job in rural Missouri to teach these kids how to chase the theatrical dream.
Well, this was also adults. That was the other thing. It was like Eugene.
So it was like a community theater.
Yes.
Oh. Okay.
It was like Fred Willard and Eugene Levy and Catherine O'Hara.
Okay.
And Parker Posey.
Okay.
And like she worked at the Dairy Queen, but she thought that they were going to be. They were like Eugene Levy and his wife were like travel agents, and they thought they were going to be on Broadway.
Got it.
It's just so absurd.
Got it.
But they had that small town. What do I tell you about movies from 15 years ago?
I'm just saying that's what happens all the time. I was just surprised that you didn't have a robust theater program.
We had a good dude. It was also like everybody that worked like because you can't just have theater. You have to have the guys that build the stuff too. Yeah. And like we had a good.
You didn't use the kid labor for that?
Yeah. Well, no. All the good ones like actually went to Votech, left and went to Votech.
Okay, I got it.
Because like they were trying to become carpenters or HVAC guys or electricians or whatever, and we got all the guys who just smoke cigarettes and listen to heavy metal.
Bro, in my school, all the theater kids had to build their own stuff. So it was like nails protruding out and people tripping.
Trip wires and stuff.
Yeah, you fall down and scrape your arm on a nail, and the next thing you know, you got
tetanus
and you're dying. It's crazy, man. It was crazy because these kids didn't know what they was doing. They just wanted to sing. It's like I didn't know I had to build a box.
It's two different skill sets. It's completely two different skill sets. You got to be good at the singing, the dancing, the knowing the lines, the reciting, the coordination and that kind of thing, and the teamwork and it. Oh yeah.
I remember one time the acting teacher was like, theater teacher. He was like, "This is y'all assignment. Build me a box that I can stand on."
All right.
I weigh 175 pounds. Just build me a box that I can stand on.
Sturdy enough for him to stand on.
Nobody got an A. Nobody was able to put 4 pieces of wood together
to hold 175 pounds.
Just to hold this man up. And then at the end, he was like, "Y'all know y'all could have just did this." And he just took a 2x4 and cut 2 pieces and then just nailed them together with a drill. Drilled them together and said, "That's a box." And he stood on it. Yeah. And everybody's like, "Fuck you." Fuck you.
Were you in the theater program? Were you in the theater program in your high school?
I was not, man. I was not.
You failed the box thing?
Like I didn't make a box. My senior year, I had finished all my classes. I was one of the smart kids.
I did that too.
I took all the classes I could take. Like I took calculus my sophomore year, the advanced biology, all this shit. So there was no classes to take. So I was just like, I had like 3 gym classes. I worked in an office. I had 2 art classes. Yeah. One of them was me hanging around in the theater.
Oh, okay. I did a thing where the first because we had 2 different days. We had like an A day and a B day. And you had different classes on those.
Yeah.
And then, but my second half of the day was just go to community college. Tulsa Community College.
I know kids who did that too. They just wanted to get their credits in real quick.
I mean, I only went to one class though while I was there.
I just didn't like school,
Yeah.
so I was definitely not going to leave school to go to another school. I was like, no, thank you.
Also, like the dynamic of like being the senior and being cool and just walking off was kind of like, and then you just go there and you're like, you're not even the low man on the totem pole. You're below low man on the totem pole.
You didn't go to school here, son.
And it was also like you're not like Doogie Howser part. You know what I mean? There, you're like everybody, nobody there. And, you know, it's just,
really, it wasn't full of people who graduated the year before you and didn't go nowhere.
Yeah, but I didn't. It wasn't anybody. My high school. Doing more school after school was really not.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that was.
I was one of them.
Yeah,
I was like, no, thank you.
No, I mean, I think I went to Oklahoma State. You know, like 60 miles away in Tulsa, from Tulsa, and it was. I think there was 4 people from my high school graduating class.
Well, they couldn't get in. That's not the same thing.
Still,
they went to Prairie
View.
Farm. They went to Prairie Farm Community College.
No, actually, they went to Tulsa Community College, but it was, it was just a very, I had a very low achieving high school.
Yeah, they just couldn't get in.
Yeah,
that's all that was.
No, they're good people. I mean, it's funny they all went back like 3 or 4 years later.
Went back to what?
They went to college, and almost all my friends got degrees like later in life.
Oh, okay.
You know, but they were just like, you know, and but like what?
They were like, we're young, we can fuck off this time.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Or you got a good job. If you had a good job. Yeah, I mean, like if you had a good job, I mean, you're like, yeah, well, I'm doing.
And then later on, the job is like, if you had a degree, we'd pay you more. And it was like, okay.
That's where you hit that glass ceiling kind of thing.
Got a degree, so they can get paid more.
Yeah,
I understand.
And also, like, I was looking at rents. I was looking at a building I used to live in. It was not in Tulsa, Oklahoma. It was when I started working at Enterprise. The building is still there. It's in Muskogee, which is like this little methy town. It's like 30,000 people. After college, I worked in Muskogee, and the rent has gone up by like $25 a month
since when?
2002.
Oh my God!
Yeah, it's like free to live there.
Holy
it's like
crap!
$400 or $500 for a 1-bedroom apartment in this little town.
Holy crap!
It's wild. I don't know how there's a homeless person in Oklahoma. I don't know.
Holy crap!
I mean, like, how do you not accidentally?
How long is that going to last before the real estate moguls find out and buy all that up?
Well, I mean, there's no jobs there either. So, but yeah, I work. The place I worked was the Enterprise Rent-A-Car, and that Enterprise is still in the same place. They probably still have the same DOS-based computers. I don't know. I got talking to somebody.
Maybe we can go over there, buy some real estate, and start a rubber band factory. And we could have a business.
Yeah.
People still use rubber bands. They be all over the place. I mean,
what it was, I think there was a lumber mill there, or a wood place or something, a paper mill or something.
That's all. We got to start a business.
That place went out of business, and there was like no jobs.
Oh, see, we just got to start a business. That's all.
I can't remember. Georgia Pacific, I think, are they lumber or something? I'm not exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know what? Yeah. You know what? Yeah. You know what? We should go back there, buy up some land, start a theater program. Fuck.
Start a theater. Yeah.
There we go.
We're gonna sell rubber bands to fund the theater program.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, that's not.
During the day, you work on your rubber bands, and at night we practice our plays that we're gonna put on for each other because nobody else is here.
That sounds like a horrible idea. Yeah.
I
mean, it's an original idea.
You're still trying to live your dream, okay? You gonna put in the work.
I like that.
You gotta sacrifice.
Yes.
You gotta sacrifice to live your dream, man.
You gotta give up on what I'm doing. I can't now because I actually had a good set last night.
That's why I'm out here doing stupid stuff.
Yeah, I forgot to. Dude, have you been paying attention to the big rap news?
No.
The hip hop news, you know? You know the big drop?
No.
No?
No.
No? You haven't heard the new phrase now?
No. That's all I'm asking.
What is it? If you don't love LA, you must not go south to 10.
Oh, is that it?
That's Kendrick Lamar's new
Oh, okay.
Complaining about Hollywood or complaining about LA. My preacher actually dropped that line today.
Oh, really?
Yeah, at church. Yeah.
Okay. He got too much free time. Didn't that album just drop like 2 days ago?
Yeah, this dropped.
Yeah, he got too much free time. He should have been working on something.
I don't know.
He out here quoting brand new lyrics now.
Quoting Kendrick. Quoting Kendrick.
South of the 10. I don't go south of the 10.
I know.
I'm just fine.
as you know, I used to live south of the 10.
I do go south of the 10 sometimes to do basketball games.
Oh, are you reffing basketball games?
Yeah. Dude, I was reffing basketball game this weekend, and these is like 9-year-olds at a YMCA. Yeah. They can't hoop. It's like first time ever playing.
8 foot hoops. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
Lowered rims, 8-year-old girls. They can't hoop. It's their first time hooping. Yeah. They traveling, illegal dribbles. They doing all this stuff, and it's not about that. It's about letting them play, have some fun. Why does mom complain to the YMCA kid? Because it's just some kid who runs the freaking scoreboard. It's just some like 19, 20-year-old kid who runs the scoreboard. Yeah. He just complained that I wasn't calling enough travels and illegal dribbles on the 8-year-olds.
Did she have money on the game? What's going on?
I don't know, bro, because she had an attitude, came over and started talking to him afterwards, and then another dad joined in, and then a third person joined in, like, yeah, we gotta have these, they gotta do a better job making these calls. And then this is the part this is the best part.
8-year-old
kids they complaining about. This is the best part. Yeah. When she said, these referees, we pay their salary. I was like, oh my God. I was like, what?
Because I mean, yes, I'm getting paid. What? True, yes. Technically, I'm getting paid. Yeah, but
she didn't say shit to me. She talking to this dude because she didn't want to talk to me. She needed to talk to a manager.
Oh, yeah.
And she was like,
real Karen energy on her.
We're paying their salary. I was like, oh my God, that's the most entitled Karen shit you can ever say. Can't ever come out your mouth. We're paying their salary and we have a right to demand a better performance. Like, what? First of all, Matt, YMCA ain't never paid me nothing.
Yeah.
I ain't never got a check from the YMCA. Second of all right. Girls basketball at the YMCA is free. Yeah. She's not paying for the basketball. So how is she paying my salary?
It's a free league and they're still complaining?
So how is she paying my salary?
Go in the park and play then, sweetheart.
Oh my God. I was like, this lady, ma'am, you need to join a club team or something. Like, here's the problem, man. I've been having to deal with parents who think their kid's going to be the next LeBron James. Now I got white moms thinking their daughter going to be Caitlin Clark. Now I got to deal with that shit now. It's like, oh, shit.
You're feeling the aftermath of the Caitlin Clark?
Yeah, man. I'm like, shit.
Where's it going to end? Where's it going to end?
Now we got, it used to
And you're going to ruin their career. You're going to ruin that kid's career.
Oh, my God. I'm holding her 8-year-old daughter back by not calling all the travels. Letting her daughter actually have fun with her friends and shoot the ball. She want me to be like, nope, no shot. You took too many steps, little girl.
Like you're gonna go over there and like reject the thing and wave the finger in her face like Dikembe Mutombo. Exactly, you know what I mean?
Oh, so that's
I said no, you can't shoot. Yeah. Oh,
I'm like, man, that's why I don't go south of the 10. I run into shit like that,
dude. I think people just want the strong man. Basically, they want the dictator. Basically.
Oh my God, bro. She said we pay their salaries.
You're doing it as a part-time job, in between auditions. For fuck's sake, yeah.
And then the money you get for a game like that is enough to put some gas in your car and buy lunch. Yeah. That is it. Yeah. Ain't no real money.
Yeah. Like you have dreams of making it out of that. Yeah.
I'm trying to make this YMCA the best officiated YMCA in the nation. So kids from all over the country gonna want to come play at this Y.
Like you're over there running video and you're gonna go review all your calls later and just like break it down with the telestrator. Like you got freaking Joe Buck during the MLB playoffs or some shit.
God.
These people are insane.
It's crazy.
Well, I mean, maybe they see that on the NFL games, and it's like they get like the speed, the what was it, Madden thing where it clicked back. The coach is clicking. And cool. This ain't that.
It's wild, man, how people see something on TV and think, I seen somebody do it, so I can have an opinion on how the job should get done.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, man.
Clap for your kid.
Come on.
Shut the clap for your kid.
Yeah. If we talk about playing basketball and you're like, I got an opinion about how good he is, that's one thing, man. But this is a job. This is like, it takes training to do this. It's like you got to know rules and shit. This ain't no casual, I seen a referee one time, so I can ref. Like, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is goofy.
Yeah.
But they try, you know, she the most caring shit I ever heard.
Also, I tried to ref once. I told you that, right?
No.
I refed intramurals in college.
Oh, in college, yeah.
And I was easily intimidated. I was also because it was like people I knew and knew me and stuff like that. It was like we all lived in the similar buildings and shit. And I was just like, maybe he wasn't out of bounds, you know. Pretty girl got upset whenever I made that call. So it did work on me. I am that. And it's just like I gotta hit this guy up for notes in geography class later. I mean, they're like, oh yeah, so we lost by 3 to the the Bidelts because of you, dickhead. And I'm like, yeah. They're like, yeah, you're not getting these notes. I was. Yeah, you got to have some separation. That's why you got to go south of the 10, man. There you go. You're not gonna see this bitch at Home Depot. Oh, you know?
God. Yeah. No, man. So yeah, that's why I don't go south of the 10. So maybe Kendrick is right. I don't know. Maybe Kendrick.
I lived south of the 10, man.
Huh?
I lived south.
I remember you lived very far south of the 10, and I remember you hated it.
Yeah, dude. I lived next to Training Day, man.
You hated it.
Yeah.
And brought your ass back north of the 10.
Yeah, no, I'm really glad I got out of there before 2020 because I looked too much like Derek Chauvin.
You went as far north of the 10 as you could before becoming a Valley person.
Yeah.
And that's you also don't want to become a Valley person.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, shout out to people in the Valley that's listening.
Yeah, they're fine. They're fine. They get it. They understand. I wanted to hike and I wanted to hike and I didn't want parking tickets. I'm a very easy man. I'm a very easy, simple man.
I heard Kendrick said something about Lil Wayne and something, man. Did you hear that clip?
I did. I heard that.
What did he say?
He was like he said that he was a fan of Lil Wayne. He used to be a fan, or he came up as a fan of Lil Wayne because Lil Wayne was whining and moaning that he didn't get the Super Bowl in New Orleans. And I was just like, neither one. You know my opinion on the Super Bowl. Neither one of them should be near a Super Bowl.
You don't think Kendrick got the hits neither?
No, I think Kendrick is a very good rapper.
Yeah, but you don't think
he's not a stadium act. He's not. I mean, okay. When you know how I feel about the Super Bowl halftime show, right?
You didn't like Dre and them either.
I didn't like Dre. I mean, the best one ever is going to be Prince. To me, Prince in the Rain, closing with Purple Rain in Miami. Okay. That one was great. Michael Jackson, Pasadena, in the Rose Bowl. It was theatrical. He's a great singer. He sings, he dances. I thought Usher did a billion times better than I thought it was going to be. It was a great show. You know, it was.
Katy Perry was one of your favorites.
Katy Perry was great. Lady Gaga was great.
Shakira was making them hips shake though.
I like that one for different reasons. Her hips did not lie, and I needed to lie down after that. But Kendrick. First of all, neither one of them should be. Neither one of them should be. They're rappers. They're good. They're good. Dre was a good rapper, and he didn't even crush it in L.A. If you look at the audience, they're just like, eh.
Are there any rappers that you liked?
That could hold down?
Do a Super Bowl halftime show?
I think you could do it.
I haven't seen it myself, but I've heard multiple times that a 50 Cent's live show is crazy good.
It may be.
I've heard multiple
times. Like from the old candy shop days, maybe.
No?
I've never seen him perform live.
So there's probably no rapper you would think could do that because no rapper is doing that.
To hold it down for the whole time is very difficult.
I mean, it's 10 minutes, bro.
Yeah, well, 15.
It's 2 songs.
15. But like you're comparing them to like Bruno Mars, Beyonce.
I'm not comparing them to nobody.
Yeah, no. That's like the standard for me.
Is there any rapper you think could do it though?
I don't think
anybody got the theatrics enough. I don't think anybody would have the theatrics enough to satisfy you.
I don't think so. And I thought Dre could. And you know, Eminem had really like Eminem and 50 Cent was good, but it was just like even Kendrick's part on there. If you look at the audience, it's all piped in. It's all piped in applause. And they do that for a lot of them, but there's
no point of looking at the audience of a Super Bowl. It's a bunch of rich people.
Yeah, but you can see people moving around and dancing and that kind of thing, and like and enjoying.
Who they gonna dance to? Katy Perry, because it's a bunch of rich people.
Yeah, good.
Rich people. A bunch of rich white
rich people need their time too. You know, rich people matter too.
Ain't no rich people dancing.
Don't disrespect the 1%.
They're not listening. They're not dancing to that.
Oh, actually, give me a second. I'm gonna go load up another beer. Here we go.
Okay,
keep talking.
They gonna up and jump around for Katy Perry when she got that motherfucker in that shark suit.
Like I think
that's exciting as hell. They gonna show that. They gonna get up and dance for that. And be like, God damn it, that Taylor Swift girl. They'll get up and dance for her.
Yeah,
but they're not gonna get up and dance for no rappers.
Well, I mean, okay, the closest thing I think, the only rapper who he actually did well in a Super Bowl, but it was like part of it. It was like part of it. Nelly.
Oh, Nelly was Nelly had Nelly. Mm-hmm. When Nelly was rapping,
2000,
his rap, it was like everything that Drake did later.
Yes.
But back then they kind of disrespected him for it.
Mm-hmm.
But urban, the suburbs loved it.
Yes.
So he would have had them dancing because
it was the right vibe. It was the right middle America energy. Yeah. I mean, Nelly, I don't know the guy, but he seems kind of like he's got like some good redneck tendencies. And I know guys in Oklahoma still listen to Nelly. You know, and it just.
I went to a Nelly concert. Nelly and St. Lunatics and Lil Wayne showed up and T.I. showed up.
Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah, I mean,
it's a good show.
Yeah, exactly. There was singing and dancing. You know what I mean? It was a variety. It was a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit.
Down, baby.
Your street in a Range Rover.
Yeah, you can get up and dance to that. Yeah. And then when you put hot in here, everybody gonna dance. It's getting hot in here. That was a super hit.
If you sit still during hot in here, there's something wrong with you.
Yeah. Exactly. People have broken up. Yeah. People have broken up. Like, you ain't gonna get up and dance with me while I'm high here? No, I don't feel like dancing. Well, bye, bitch.
Well, yeah. Take an Uber home.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. No. So. Nelly, I mean, obviously Nelly's not hot anymore. He's not hot in here anymore. But the halftime show, anyway, so in my opinion, I'm obviously biased, but and it has nothing to do with New Orleans. It should be Blink-182 for the halftime show.
Blink-182?
Blink-182.
No,
yes.
Thank you.
But they're doing stadiums.
No, thank you.
They're doing stadiums. They have
Lamar's doing stadiums. What does that mean?
Basketball stadiums.
Huh?
Basketball stadiums.
Okay. Yeah.
It's a football stadium for the halftime show.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's stadium.
Well, there's a difference. Anyway, you're being silly.
Stadium.
Yeah.
You can keep that Blink-182. Keep that to yourself.
I didn't like Coldplay whenever they did it. I thought they were garbage. The only reason
is Coldplay garbage or not? Because every time I turn around, somebody's saying Coldplay sucks, and then other people say Coldplay was great. Which one is it?
First of all, they're British.
I get that.
And so there's always that kind of bias against them.
Isn't a lot of them motherfuckers British?
Oasis was, but they haven't been around for a minute. It's just, they're kind of, it seems like they're playing a game. They're like pop rock kind of thing. It's just,
okay.
It just feels like they're. It doesn't feel sincere. Their music doesn't feel sincere.
Okay.
That's why people don't like them.
I got it. I understand.
It feels like they're playing to the. It feels like they're playing to the mainstream too much, as opposed to doing what they really want to be.
Yeah, fuck those guys for trying to make
money. Why aren't they like open micers at 11 p.m. telling abortion jokes? Yeah, why aren't they doing that? Yeah.
Do it for the love of the art.
Do it for the love of the art.
If everybody loves you, you're doing it wrong.
If everybody's laughing, you're doing it wrong. You're being too soft. Dumb son of a gun. Jeez, I hate those types of people. I hate those types of people at the comedy clubs. Fucking Christ. Those are the worst people. If people are just like, you know, the time when the comedy store was good, but people were getting stabbed for telling a joke. Yeah, just relax. Yeah, I remember seeing that. Yeah, he's fucking. Can I bitch about open micers?
If you want to.
I did open. I went to one of those paid open micers, paid open mics.
That's the only ones that's left now. Shit.
Basically, fourth wall, and I forget that people don't know how to talk.
What do you mean?
Like I just get up there. I don't really have a. I had two bit because I had a show last night, and so Friday I wanted to go with because I hadn't been up in a month, and I was just like, oh okay, I need to go up. Yeah. So I have a good set, and then and it was one of those they give you topics, and I see so many people like miss like 4 or 5 jokes that they don't even know, and I just go up and blah blah blah, just talking, and I forget that I talk in cadence now. Like I talk in performance cadence.
Yeah.
And even if it's something I don't even know what I'm saying, but and I know how to punctuate a punchline. And I forget that so many like us, young comics don't know how to do that.
Oh man.
And they're just like wandering around on stage, and it was it was so horrible.
Bruh.
Mm-hmm.
Who started that shit? Remember what is that British woman? Was it Hannah?
Hannah Gatsby?
Man, when her
I think she's Australian.
Whatever, yeah.
Storytelling, yeah.
When she came out with that
thing,
dude, and everybody was like, "Oh my god!" And I was
this is groundbreaking.
I was like, I ain't heard not one joke.
Yeah, it was storytelling. It shouldn't have been packaged. You shouldn't package it with Joe Rogan and Dave Chappelle and Bill Burr and Ali Wong, or you know what I mean.
But that's what they do.
Tom Segura. So they put it like, so when Netflix said, "Oh, you watch all these? You watch Tom Segura? You watch Burt Kreischer? You're gonna love Nanette."
Oh my god!
And it was an hour long, and there were like a couple of funny branches. But the fact that I can remember there were 2 or 3 funny things that she said in an hour.
In an hour.
Yeah, it was. I was just like, I was just like, okay, where's the speed up? And that's for some people. That's for the NPR crowd.
Well, comedy is, my art. The way I do comedy.
Oh, stop trying to teach me. Stop trying to teach me shit. Stop trying to teach me shit.
It's not for everybody. The way I'm not here to do punchline.
My comedy's not about making people laugh.
Not at all. Okay, my comedy's about exploring the inner self and putting it on full display for the world to make what they want of it. If you think you should laugh at it, then you should laugh at it. If you think that it should touch you on the inside and make you introspective about your relationship with your dad's brother, then that's what it does.
So it's poetry that doesn't rhyme. That's basically what she's doing. Yeah. Oh god. And then when she went off on Chappelle and started, I was just like, you're out of your depth, honey.
Oh god.
And there's an audience for it, and I don't want to disparage it, but it's just not. Don't put it. You can't classify that, as. Like the movie Training Day is a great movie, but you don't want to put it in as a rom-com. You know what I mean? When people are like expecting that, If you liked Legally Blonde, wait till you see Training Day.
But we just gonna skip over the unspoken love story between
Alonzo and
Jake.
Yeah.
What we gonna do?
Yeah, the way they look at each other whenever he smokes the PCP. Yeah, absolutely. The knowing glance that Alonzo gives him. Yeah. Jake admiring Alonzo's style whenever he's having sex with Eva Mendes. Yeah, that's exactly. I need to pick up new rap. I need to watch.
That's why he turned on him, because he got jealous.
Yeah, that's a good one.
He was like, "You banging Eva? Now I'm upset.
Yeah,
now I'm gonna snitch on you."
Yeah. There's like storytelling that's funny, and like you see Dave Chappelle do it, you see Bill Burr do it, and they had that show This Is Not Happening. I think Roy Wood hosts it now. It's funny. It's funny, but those guys, and I've done some of those storytelling shows. Oh God, storytellers hate. By the way,
storytellers hate you.
The storytelling shows I've done, because there used to be a thing downtown. My buddy Ed Galvez, he used to have a storytelling show and a stand-up comedy show.
Okay.
One right after the other, because he liked both.
Yeah.
And then some of the people were like, "Hey, have you ever done a storytelling show?" I was like, "Yeah, no, I'd try it." And then they would give out prizes. They would give out like $50, like off the gate, off the tickets. People paid money for this.
Okay.
And I would tell. They would tell mediocre stories. I would tell mediocre stories, but I had funny branches and funny punchlines, a little bit of I had the self-introspection.
So why they hate you?
Because they felt like I was cheating. It felt like,
oh, you telling jokes? Is that what it was? It was like, oh, you telling jokes?
I wasn't telling jokes. I wasn't doing a stand-up set. But I knew how to make stories funny, and they were but that wasn't I was like, it's introspective.
So you won the money.
I won the money, yeah.
Oh, so like, I didn't know we could cheat and tell jokes.
Oh yeah.
That's what it was.
Oh, you didn't know you didn't know we could be funny in like a 10-minute thing. I was just like, well, yeah, it's insufferable, just masturbation on stage.
I got you. God. Well, I ain't know.
Yeah.
I ain't know. That ain't fair.
Yeah, like I'm Coldplay up there. Basically, I'm Coldplay. I'm cheating. Absolutely.
How dare you make this storytelling 10 minutes funny?
Yeah, why you make performance art entertaining?
That's the problem.
Yeah, but yeah, and I still had like the self part where I was like, doubting myself and the introspection and those kind of things, which is important. And I get that. I'm not an idiot, but it was just they were just like, oh.
Yeah, you're a cheater.
You're a cheater. I'm kind of bummed out. That Matt Gaetz pulled out of the. He was going to be the U.S. Attorney General.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
because everybody was like, "Come on, man." And then everybody
was R. Kelly? Only because R. Kelly's in jail. That's why they had to go with Matt Gaetz.
They said that was his strategy. It was like he gonna pick somebody that's ludicrously ridiculous. And everybody gonna be like, hell no. And he was like, you know what? I didn't want him anyway. And then slide in who he really did want in the first place.
Yeah, Trump. Yeah,
with a lot less diversity to it.
There you go. That works.
It works. It works. I know what you're talking about.
I did. I was happy with the joke I made about Matt Gaetz because he's one of those QAnon guys too.
Is he?
Yeah. He'd be. Also, he's got allegations. You know, whatever.
Yeah.
He's got his baggage. He's got cool hair though. There's my favorite joke I wrote about him was Matt Gaetz cares so much about children he lets them sleep on his side of the bed. It was just Congress has gone wild now.
Somebody said he looked like if Frankenstein's monster banged out Dracula.
He's got that. Yeah, he does have that pointy widow's peak. Yeah, it just looks dangerous, looks painful. Yeah, oh my God. You're telling me who was the one? Nancy Mace.
Oh yeah, Nancy Mace.
Nancy Mace.
She said biological women only.
Because there's a Congress person.
Yes.
We'll just say a representative.
A trans woman.
Was biologically born a man, transitioned to a woman, was won election from North Carolina, and now they're going to be sitting in the 435 person House of Reps.
And she want to make sure that trans woman is never in the bathroom at the same time as her.
Here's the thing. We spent $100 billion giving money to Ukraine. I think we can remodel a fucking bathroom. You know what I mean? Can we not do that? Are there only 2 bathrooms in the whole fucking House of Representatives? I mean, what? There's only one, and just have one. You know, you take a fucking closet that people hung their jackets in. You put some piping in there. We gave Ukraine all these fucking bombs. We gave Israel all these fucking bombs. And, you want to call it good, bad, whatever. $10,000, remodel a fucking room, and let the trans person, piss and shit in a fucking room, and
There is no way.
Who gives a shit?
That they have to go to the bathroom at the same time. Yeah. I would bet money that they never run into each other in the bathroom.
I don't care. I mean, it's just
it doesn't matter.
It's a distraction. It's a distraction because you're causing drama about some other shit.
They're trying to make it a law, a federal law, that only biological women can use women's restrooms in any federal building.
I'm sure there's been one weirdo that fucked it up for all the trans people. There's enough trans people. There's always going to be one or two weirdos.
Here's my problem, bro. Here's my problem.
Go with it.
The ridiculous double standard. Because when I'm with my girl and we out and about, and the women's restroom line be long as hell, and that men's restroom line,
like a concert,
just going in and out, in and out, because most of the men ain't using the stalls. They're just going to the urinal, pop, pop, pop.
Yeah.
She comes right into that men's restroom with me, no problem.
Yeah.
Nobody says anything.
Yeah.
It's not an issue.
Yeah.
She goes into the stall because there's stalls.
Yeah. Because they're still there.
There's stalls.
Yeah.
Just like in the women's restroom, there's stalls. Are women going in there and they just peeing next to each other? Is that what they worried about?
Yeah, that's a good point.
I assume there's stalls in the women's restroom, right?
And I'm assuming also, like, women, pull their britches back up whenever they leave the stall.
That's what I'm thinking.
You know what I mean? Right. Yeah.
They're not just walking around.
Like in the men's room, it's not like guys are standing in front of the urinal. It's not like everybody's just hanging dong, just walking around,
bro. You zip up before you walk away from the urinal.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
He's just walking around with her pants down, coming out the stall.
You got those little separators. You know what I mean? You got those little separators in case you got some weirdo. You know what I mean? You're a big fan of say you're a big Seattle Seahawks fan and you want to catch him play the 49ers. You got to go to the 49ers stadium. You don't want some guy looking at your shit. I get it. And then you still
no times have I ever been in the bathroom and the dude came out of the stall with
his dong hanging out. Yeah.
Like,
hanging dong.
Like, I didn't want to touch my pants because I wiped my ass, so I'm going to wash my hands first. So we all men in here. I can walk around my dick out.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't never seen that.
Go Seahawks, right? There we go.
I ain't never seen it not one time.
Yeah, the only time I haven't seen it, but it's just like it's the exception, not the rule. Obviously, like some small kid that don't know no better. You know what I mean? But who gives a shit, really?
But she could take her son in there. She could take her little 4-year-old son in the bathroom with her.
I think they do. I've seen that. Where
I've seen it.
Yeah, and they have those like family bathrooms in some places.
They do have them at some places. Yeah, man. That's what I'm just saying. Like what's going on in the women's restroom that she afraid that she gonna be in there naked with the other women? Like,
what are they just like? What are they just
what is she afraid of?
They just read magazines and lighting candles and shit like that. I mean, I have no idea what goes in a long women's restroom because I'm not a trans man.
When I worked in hospitality,
yes,
and I had to go into a women's restroom, it was the most
filthy,
disgusting,
filthy.
room. It was so bad,
bro. I worked.
Like, what are they doing in here?
I worked at Quick Trips, bro.
And you used to clean the women's restroom.
Yeah, it was.
What were they doing in there, man?
They were. I mean, actually, Quick Trip was different because neither one was really that terrible, to be honest.
Oh yeah.
I've had one bad experience. That was like the 4th of July.
Okay.
Though, I think but
I'm just like, what is happening?
I talked about that on another podcast. It was so gross that they didn't release the episode. It was a woman's podcast. she was asking me, it was like about the worst job you ever had. And I was talking about Quick Trip, and it was like some guy. But I'm not going to put it on this one either because it is gross. And I was just like, hey, I think we did that episode a few months ago. She goes, yeah, it was just too gross. I didn't want to release it.
Oh God.
Yeah,
okay.
But that was in the men's room.
Okay.
Public restrooms are supposed to be gross and unpleasant and uncomfortable. Can we agree on that?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
No one supposed to hang out in there.
Yeah.
So I don't know what she's so worried about going on in the women's restroom that she's going on this huge crusade about.
She's a bit of a drama queen. I showed you the other thing she's doing.
The other thing she's doing?
She said Michael Eric Dyson was trying to hit her up.
Yeah.
Because she was mispronouncing Kamala Harris's. And they were on, I think, CNN or MSNBC, or they're on one of those political things where they're like, we've got 5 people here, and they're all going to talk over each other for 2 minutes. Go! And this is politics. Here we go. Everybody's calling each other a Nazi or a fascist.
Oh, God, the whole time.
Yeah, and then
crazy.
And he DM'd her. He's like, hey, look at that picture of us. Put a kissy face. It did fuck him up, I think.
He didn't mean to put kissy face. I'm telling you, he hit the wrong button.
Yeah,
he's trying to put a happy face emoji.
He said we look good together, and then kissy face.
Yeah, he meant to put a happy face emoji, man. He messed up.
Yeah. Well, why didn't he just say, "Oops, I meant"?
He didn't know until she put it on all on the world.
Yeah.
He didn't even pay attention to it until she put it out there.
You know.
He's like, oh, God damn.
No, he was sitting there. Has it been read yet? Has it been read yet? Has it been read yet? I've done this before. I'm a single guy. I know that. Yeah, not everything I do is like that, but there's times where like, have you read that one yet? Have you read that one yet?
Yeah, but he ain't doing that. He's just getting hookers.
I hope so. Well, I think he's married too. That's the thing. I'm not sure. Is he married?
I don't know. Yeah. Is he married?
I don't know.
I ain't about to look his name up. Yeah. I'm gonna have that in my search history.
Him?
Yeah, exactly.
He's a black activist.
No, bro. No. People get associated and then they get all messed up. Meek Mill has been screaming, "Leave me alone," since P. Diddy got arrested. He's like, I ain't did nothing. I ain't never did nothing. I ain't been to these parties. Stop bringing me into this shit. Yo, he's been crying.
They were fucking Bieber, not me.
He's been crying about this shit.
I guess Bieber had like the fucking LA Rams defensive line go on him or some shit, man.
What?
I mean, apparently, I don't know. Apparently, like,
bruh,
they were pimping Bieber out.
That's why he ain't saying nothing. He's like, leave me alone. I want nothing. Stop bringing me up in this shit just because you associated with him. Now all of a sudden you did it too, or you had it done to you. Yeah. So yes, I don't want to be associated with none of these people. Don't bring me into that mix.
I heard, okay, now this is another one I heard at the BET party. Did I tell you this? At the BET party, people were complaining that the BET parties are whack now that Puffy's in the gym.
Yeah, I did hear that. He said it was boring. Yeah, I heard that.
And that's the fucked up thing is like, everybody thinks a party, like, you take pictures of somebody at a party, and like, hey man, here's what I want to do. If I'm taking a picture of you at a party, I want to have a clock in the background. It's just like, yo, this is 8 p.m. You know what I mean? Look, and I also want to have it full, far enough away where you can see that I'm wearing pants, and you know, like, hey, these are, you know, I'm wearing my hoodie, I'm wearing jeans, they're buckled up right now.
You just gotta take it. Make sure you take it on your phone because it's all timestamped on the phone automatically.
What was that?
It's timestamped on the phone automatically. So just make sure. Yeah. Oh no, I was looking at that.
You look at Korean pagodas.
Yeah, I was looking at that dude who got in trouble for trying to get at his coach's daughter.
Oh yeah, that guy's great. Yeah, okay. No, this is where we get the nice little intersection of sports and jackassery.
Yeah, it was a good crossover.
What's the guy's name?
What's his name? Former 5-star Keanu Koht. K-O-H-T.
Okay, yeah.
He
University of Alabama?
Yes, from the University of Alabama.
Linebacker, defensive end?
Linebacker.
5-star linebacker. I think he's in his second or third year.
I don't know.
I think he signed in 2020, so maybe he's a junior.
But he has been suspended for social media comments made about the coach's oldest daughter.
Kellen DeBoer, the head coach, his daughter is a volleyball player at I think Fresno State, where they're from or something. And I looked her up and I go, she's athletic. Apparently he slid in the DMs. And
sent her a little message on Instagram.
Yeah, there's a picture of my anatomy. And you want to ride this horse, I believe was the line he said. Yeah. And not on the team anymore.
Yeah, which is crazy.
Also, I looked him up.
Yeah.
Been there for he signed in 2020, so maybe 2021, 22, 22, 23. 1.5 total tackles.
So he's not getting a lot of playing time.
Yeah, he's trying to do. He's
a former 5-star player.
A lot of unmet expectations.
Okay, it happens. It happens.
Yeah.
You be great in high school, get to college, everybody great, and you fall away.
Or you wind up at Auburn, or you go to Mississippi State, you go somewhere else. What do you think he was going to land her, and then the coach was going to start starting him?
Actually, I think he was trying to just get some revenge because the coach wouldn't start him.
He's gonna revenge fuck. He's gonna hate bang the coach's daughter, and also she's in Fresno, so clearly
that's a spirit. That's an $89 spirit flight, bro.
Yeah,
that ain't nothing.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing.
Fresno to Alabama, I think that's one of their biggest routes.
That ain't nothing, bro.
Fresno to Birmingham.
He's like, you screwing me on playing time, coach? I'm gonna screw your daughter on FaceTime, son. I'm gonna FaceTime you.
Yeah, he's gonna live stream. He's gonna live stream banging the coach's daughter because he's not playing. Saban wouldn't play it either, dumb donkey.
He gonna do the Shannon Sharp. I accidentally turned on FaceTime.
Oh yeah.
While I was banging your daughter.
Oh yeah. Everybody let Shannon go really loose on that one, didn't they? Yeah, it was just like, you're lucky you have a good podcast. The thing is,
oops.
Oops, I didn't.
Oops.
Yeah. He's all.
Oops, I accidentally FaceTime.
Yeah, that was so. Paul Pierce didn't get that fucking graciousness.
Not at all.
Yeah.
And he didn't even have no. Paul Pierce had a couple of dancers in the background.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah. Well, he was at a strip club, I think.
No, he's at his house.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
Also at his house.
Yeah. He was also a horrible. He was also a horrible announcer. Not an announcer, but a horrible column.
I'm still mad this kid got kicked off the team for one picture and a little message. That's all they did. He sent one picture and a message.
Oh, did you see what Alabama did yesterday?
Yeah, they got their bus.
They got late.
They needed him.
Yeah. He did a great job filling the water cooler.
Maybe he's the emotional center of the team.
He's really good at it. All right, guys, on 5. B-A-M-A-A.
He might be the heart of the special team squad, and the special team setting the tone.
Yeah, definitely special needs.
So now, look at you now. I bet you he said that shit too. He probably went right underneath their damn post after they posted that they got that L. Yeah. Miss me now?
He's fucking like he's Cuba Gooding Jr. in radio. What if Cuba Gooding Jr. had to was like sending dick pics to Ed Harris's daughter? That was the part of the story they left out. But it was like in the 70s, so he had to draw a picture of his. He had to send a Polaroid.
I can't believe he got kicked off the team for that, man. People send dick pics all the time.
You don't do the coach's daughter.
Why is the coach's daughter get special treatment? Why does she get special treatment that gets me kicked off? If I sent this to any other girl, would I got kicked off the team?
He was trying to. I think that's a self-inflicted wound. That's they say somebody that's trying to get the cops to shoot him kind of thing. And he was trying to get off. He was trying to get booted from the team. Also, I'm like, what coach is really gonna? What coach is gonna? The coach that signs him better have the ugliest daughters. You know what I mean? Or he'd be like, man, she's 40. I'm trying to get her out of the house. He's trying to get her.
Wait, did she tell on him though?
She must have.
She went and was like, Dad, one of your players sent me a dick pic?
Yeah.
How'd she know the roster of some dude that only got 1.5 tackles in 3
Well, I mean,
seasons?
you see who it's from, and then you're like, oh, Alabama linebacker.
Is that what it said on his profile?
It was an IG. It was an Instagram.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is it on his profile that says that?
I mean, also you probably had his name, and then you fucking.
Yeah. So she Googled his name?
don't know. I don't.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
he's never sent me a dick pic. I have no clue.
Don't associate me with this.
Yeah, no.
That's what I'm saying. How would she even know, bro? To tell her that, like, one of your linebackers.
He was. I think he was trying to. I think
he told her who he was, which is weird.
No, he pursued her. I mean,
it'd be weird for him to be like, hey, I play for your dad. Here's my dick.
Oh, what would be funny if you go back a little bit further and she was like, hey, send me a dick pic.
And see, there's a setup. It was a setup the whole time.
Well, she's in Fresno.
That's a good point.
She's in Fresno, first of all. They're not going to cross paths. You know what I mean?
Unless you get on that airline, that Spirit airline.
You know what I mean? You know what it was? The coach probably had some. The coach is on Instagram. Players on Instagram. And he probably follows coach, and he probably took some picture like, hey, we're at a 4th of July, we're on the boat on 4th of July. And it was just like, oh, click.
I don't know if this old dude is tagging his daughter in pictures, though.
I'm not sure. I don't know. DeBoer? He's not too old. He's not terribly old.
Well, if he's older than me, he's too old to be tagging people in pictures.
Yeah, that's the other thing is... that's the other thing about Instagram. You ever see guys our age doing photo dumps? It's like, that's a girl's move.
every time.
Like a girl goes to Nashville or a girl goes to Cancun. They do the 8 pictures. They're like, hey, this is us here. This is us there. They're like, I see guys doing that. I'm like, relax, But like guys that aren't in entertainment, like I post shit all the time. But it's like to promote what we're doing here, like this,
Yeah.
But
you talking about these dudes who just like, hey guys.
I worked at UPS.
Yeah, and I went on vacation to Costa Rica, and here I am ziplining, and here I am eating Costa Rican food. That shit like
take a picture with you and your girl in front of a sunset. That's pretty and that's cool, and that's really all you got to do as a dude. And when you put too many pictures out there, it's just like, okay, what's going on? I don't understand that.
I stopped looking at Instagram because I don't like seeing anybody's pictures. I'm so tired of seeing y'all. I was just like, because I was using Instagram to follow like the industry type of stuff. Yeah. But then people will be like, hey, what's your Instagram? And I'm like, hey. And then I feel like I got to follow them back to be nice. Uh-huh. And then now they shit popping up in my feed and I got to see pictures of their food. And I'm like, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I don't care.
I don't care that this dude made spaghetti tonight. Like, it's spaghetti.
Yeah,
it's just noodles and sauce. Yeah. Like, don't put this on the internet, bro.
You didn't invent spaghetti, dude.
Like, what are we doing? And then we run into all these other people that's in the industry.
Yeah,
and like, and then everybody a model, and I gotta look at all these dudes with their shirts off, and I'm just like, I can't do this, bro. I can't do this.
I mean,
turn this off.
I like to know what's going on.
I can't.
I like to know what's going on, but it's definitely a spider web. I've gotten bad on Instagram.
Matt, if you linger too long on a dude with his shirt off, Instagram thinks you like dudes with their shirts off, and then they just start putting in random people with their shirt off.
No, I'm not talking about
like,
that. That's not a problem for me. I don't.
Oh, you okay with all the random shirt off?
No, I mean, there's going to be motherfuckers with their shirt off. I keep scrolling. I mean, I just like that's.
I don't need to be flooded with dudes with their shirt off because then I can't find the shit I want to actually see.
Yeah.
There's too many dudes with their shirt off, man.
Well, you know why there's too many dudes with their shirt off?
Because I lingered too long on a picture of a dude with a shirt off.
Yeah, no,
I scrolled and stopped there with a dude with his shirt off, and then I put my phone down to go do something else, and I came back, and Instagram was like, oh, this motherfucker like dude with his shirt off.
Hey, did you hear we're going to have a season 2 of, what was the Chippendales on Hulu?
That's what happened, so now I can't do it. No. It's too much.
I don't know why. It's just like, also, it's just like, if I follow you, you have an obligation to be interesting. You know what I mean? Uh-huh. And at least put your best foot forward with that. Okay. That's my feeling.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just like, don't put a lot of mundane shit out there. And if you got comedians that put in crowd work video where there's no punchline, that's weird.
That's the only thing they put up is crowd work videos.
Oh my God.
Like what else?
I'll tell you.
They don't want to put up their actual material.
I hope not. God, I'll tell you the story off air, but it was one yesterday that drove me nuts.
You don't want to name no names?
I don't want to name names because I feel bad for her.
I wish I knew the name of that white woman who told me that she paid my salary. I would have named her ass real quick.
Karen?
Yeah, I don't care.
Real quick. Yeah, you weren't making
I'm a name namer.
Yeah, I'll do it now. I don't have anybody. I don't know. I don't know if there's anybody I want to shit talk right now. I don't know.
Okay.
I can't think of that. I can't think of anybody I want.
Maybe you know what? You live in a charmed life.
That's healthy, right?
Yeah, you live a charmed life. Everybody that's in your vicinity is good people. You ain't gotta have.
They're doing good things, apparently.
Yeah,
yeah.
That sounds good. I wish.
Yes,
I wish.
All right.
You know, I'm gonna get there one day.
Yeah.
Yep. As soon as I stop talking to other people. Once it's just me and my vicinity, then it's gonna be gravy.
Your goal is to like live in the desert or something by yourself.
Not in the desert. I love city life. I just don't want nobody in the city to talk to me.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, dude, your goal is like Sean Connery in Finding Forrester. You want to be like, you want to be the window. You want to be the guy that just watches the basketball game and cleans his window. And
that's it.
Yeah, basically.
That's it.
Yeah. That's
yes.
Yeah.
Let me be.
You want to be known as respected for your, your creativity and your writing and that kind of thing. Yeah. You want to be Sean Connery. Yeah. You've seen that one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want him to be like, oh shoot, that's him. That's him right
with
there.
the window.
Yeah. He never come out the house.
You want to be this age old man that yes, distinguished, and riding his bike around town and shit like that.
Ain't nobody bother me. Everybody was like, "That's him. I know he did that thing. Yeah. He's great. Yeah, but don't bother."
Go out there and like save a kid for whatever it was. You come out of retirement once every 50 years. And just upset the dean of the prep school.
That's it. It sounds like a perfect ending to that story to me. That's what it sounds like.
It's like your favorite movie is A Quiet Place.
Man, how easy would it be for me to be in Quiet Place? Nobody can talk. Matt, I'm king of the world at that point. You understand me?
You'd be like, well, who cares? It's quiet.
Oh my goodness.
So, if this is how I'm gonna die, then so be it.
Yo,
if I'm gonna die here, so be it.
I'm the king of the world at this point, man.
If somebody murders me, I'm not gonna scream.
Everybody else walking around like, hey, and I'm just like, nope, they ain't got nothing to do with me.
Staying in my lane.
I'm over here, quiet. You understand?
This is utopia. Huh? This is my utopia.
Motherfucker, he over there with his leg broken because he fell out of a tree and he's like, I need some help. And I'm just like, too loud, bro.
You got your AirPods in?
Too loud, because it's quiet. It's quiet.
Okay, what do you do in the quiet? Do you read?
Huh?
Do you read?
I read.
Okay.
I write.
Yeah.
I work out.
Yeah.
I live a normal. I do basically the same thing.
Oh, basically you're Martin Sheen in Apocalypse Now. You're in the Saigon hotel, just losing your mind.
Living the good life is what I'm doing.
When you went to Asia, did you want to go to that hotel in Saigon where Martin Sheen was before? Where he was just the wind with all you had was the what's it called, the propeller on the fan going. He was just going crazy in that little room.
No. What I did do is go to the Korean spa because in the Korean spa, everybody's naked. Yeah. So nobody wants to talk to or look at each other.
Shouldn't.
Out of respect.
Yeah.
So you can sit in there for hours and nobody says anything. Nobody looks at you. Nobody talks to you. Nobody wants to engage. Nothing. Yeah. Perfect.
You don't enjoy being naked. Perfect. You just don't want to be talked to.
Exactly. The only time I had an issue was I went to
it was like closing time?
No, I went to a spa in Tokyo, and there was this little boy who had never seen a black person, I guess, because he kept trying to look at my balls. Yeah, okay. He would like peer around the corner and try and look through at the reflection in the mirror and try and see me naked. But other than that, nobody bothered me.
Yeah, you're also taller than the average Japanese
No, they're pretty tall, man. You would think that, right?
Really?
We always thought that they was like, no, they about average height. They 5'10".
I mean, like, I know Shohei's tall. Yeah.
They 5'10" and 6 feeters over there all over the place. All over the place.
I always thought Asian people were tall. I always thought Asian people were shorter.
Yeah. You would think so, but it was plenty of tall ones, man.
Good diversity of height?
Yeah, great diversity of height. They all look the same, though.
Maybe just the short, maybe just been sending the short ones over here.
Oh, maybe, man. Maybe. Yeah. Now, don't tell them.
Yeah.
So.
I don't know. Yeah.
The height diversity is all over the place.
Okay. I mean, I know. I'm not saying all. I just. Yeah. Anyway, guys, I think anything else we got to touch?
No.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for listening. I'm not sure what episode this is. 78, 79,
something like that.
Something in the 70s. Got more episodes coming up, guys. Always. Thanks for subscribe. like, share, write a little comment, write a little review on Apple. Give us some love. Do you want me to give out your Instagram since you're not gonna? Since you clearly don't want any attention.
I ain't putting nothing on there. Anyway,
Yeah. Okay.
So.
If you want to try to win the lottery and see if Marcus puts anything on Instagram. Yeah, you're not even collaborating on the post that I tag you in. I'm fucking well aware.
Because I told you I stopped looking.
Yeah,
because there was too many shirtless dudes, so I just stopped going on.
And
there.
just to be clear, I'm wearing a shirt and everything I post you in.
Good.
Everything I tag
you. Because I stopped going.
Anyway, if you want to follow Marcus, it's Marcus Stewart TV on Instagram, and I'm the fun Matt Lewis. You can follow the show. Follow the show at Obnoxious Valid Points. How about that? You want to listen to if you want to listen to Marcus's other podcast, it's the Black Business Podcast.
Yeah, we're doing a pivot on what we're doing though, so it's different now.
Oh shit! All right,
yeah.
We going? What?
I'm chronicling starting my own business now.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
The pies?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
No, not the pies. I think we selling on a snack candy company.
Okay. Oh, you going Mr. Beast style, huh? Look at you.
Something like that.
Yeah. Okay.
So I think we're going that way, but
all right.
Chronicling it. We a few episodes into brainstorming, and then
I'm a few episodes back. Clearly, yeah. I don't know if have you released them?
No.
Okay, cool.
I wanted to wait until I had a product down.
Okay.
Because I didn't want y'all stealing my ideas.
Because that's clearly what we're all doing.
Oh,
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Or I'm the Elvis.
That's how the world works.
I'm the Elvis Presley of black snacks. Here we go. Yes.
That's how the world works, man.
Absolutely. You're gonna see my snack, bro. You're gonna see my
good
snack.
idea, then you steal it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm very Eminem about that. I mean, absolutely. Guys, thanks for listening.
Eminem has more BET awards than Childish Gambino. Just FYI.
Well, he's had a longer career. Yeah, he's had a longer career. Yeah.
Okay, Childish Gambino got how many Oscars?
I don't know.
None. He got 2 Emmys though.
Okay, fair. Yeah, it was TV shows. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, guys, thanks for listening. Thanks for subscribe, like, share, all that good stuff. If you want to catch me next show, I know I am on.
Eminem has more BET awards than Will Smith.
I did not know that. Yeah, I did not know that. Will Smith has more knockouts than Eminem. Although December 14th in Hollywood, that next show I'm on. Follow, tag. I'll put the comments in I'll put the details in the thing. Anyway, thanks for listening, guys. I thought you were going to say something. Okay. Bye.
Support for Obnoxious Valid Points is not brought to you by Audible. Audible, are you too stupid to read a book? Have one read to you. You'll find no books or mentions of books at patreon.com/ovpoints.